Paul Heyman vows to destroy Roman Reigns' island of relevancy following his WWE return. Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Jennifer, have a nice day. For the WWE family latest news update, please subscribe the channel and press the bell icon. Thank you. Roman Reigns, now going by the moniker OTC1, made his long-anticipated return to WWE on the July 14th, 2025 edition of Monday Night Raw. This marked his first appearance since the Raw episode that followed WrestleMania 41. The July 14th episode aired live from the Legacy Arena in Birmingham, Alabama, and reflected the fallout from Saturday night's main event in Evolution 2. Reigns returned with a new nickname and reignited past rivalries. During the closing moments of the show, Reigns arrived to support CM Punk and Jey Uso, who were under attack from Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed after Punk's victory over Breaker. Reigns intervened, helped neutralize the attackers, embraced Jey, and shared a cold stare with the retreating duo, accompanied by Paul Heyman. In Reigns' previous appearance, he attempted to confront Heyman after being betrayed by him at WrestleMania 41 when Heyman aligned himself with Seth Rollins. However, before he could reach him, Reigns was blindsided by Breaker, who had just aligned with Rollins' faction. The return served as a reminder that the OTC had not forgotten and intends to settle old scores. After the show, Reigns took to social media, posting, "More receipts to come. Good to be back." Paul Heyman responded on his X, formerly Twitter account, saying the night was meant for Braun Breaker and ominously promised to dismantle Reigns' so-called island of relevancy. Bronson Reed also reacted to the events, warning Reigns that tsunamis destroy islands, alluding to his own in-ring strength and presence. This hinted at a possible clash between the two powerhouses. Heyman had been preparing Breaker to challenge Gunther for the World Heavyweight Championship at SummerSlam and take charge in Seth Rollins' absence. But the surprise return of Reigns and support from Jey Uso disrupted those plans. Now, fans await to see how Heyman and his faction will respond. Reigns' return not only brought a massive reaction, but also confirmed that he will likely be featured in a major match at SummerSlam 2025, which will be a special two-night event for the first time ever. While many anticipated a Roman Reigns versus Seth Rollins showdown, Rollins' recent injury may have altered those plans. Here are 3 possible matches for Reigns at SummerSlam. 1. Roman Reigns versus Braun Breaker. With Seth Rollins sidelined, a one-on-one match between Reigns and Breaker is a strong possibility, especially since Breaker was involved in the ambush after WrestleMania. This clash of dominant personalities and finishing moves would definitely excite the WWE universe. 2. Roman Reigns. Jey Uso versus Braun Breaker, Bronson Reed. With Jey not currently involved in a title picture, he could join forces with his cousin to face off against the powerhouse duo. A tag team match like this would showcase family loyalty against brute strength. 3. Roman Reigns, CM Punk versus Breaker Reed. CM Punk already has a title match lined up against Gunther, but he and Reigns share a history with Seth Rollins and his allies. They could unite on one of the 2 nights of SummerSlam to take on the Brawns in a high-stakes tag team match. On the latest Monday Night Raw, Punk defeated Breaker in a gauntlet match to earn his title shot. But this didn't sit well with Breaker or Reed. They launched a post-match ambush on Punk, prompting Jey Uso to try and intervene, only to be overwhelmed. That's when the OTC returned to even the odds, clearing the ring and sending a message that his presence will not be ignored. Reigns hinted that more retribution is coming and expressed joy at being back inside the WWE ring. The WWE Hall of Famer has consistently praised Reigns' contributions to the company, and his latest return only cements his status as one of the most influential figures in modern WWE. Although fans were expecting a match between Reigns and Rollins, the latter's injury has shifted the direction. With tensions rising and alliances forming, the road to SummerSlam is shaping up to be dramatic and unpredictable. Roman Reigns made his much-anticipated return to WWE on the latest episode of Monday Night Raw, and saved CM Punk and Jey Uso from being overwhelmed by Bronson Reed and Braun Breaker. The OTC has laid the groundwork for a potential bout at SummerSlam 2025. Upon his return, the former undisputed WWE Universal Champion garnered a massive response from the WWE Universe, with the entire arena filled with chants of Roman Reigns. Reigns is expected to compete at SummerSlam 2025, either in a singles bout against Braun Breaker or in a tag team match involving Seth Rollins' faction. In this listicle, we will explore 3 things Roman Reigns could do in WWE before the end of 2025. Roman Reigns' iconic championship reign is among the most historic title runs in the Stamford-based promotion, one that may not be replicated for years. He broke multiple records as champion, placing himself in the GOAT conversation. His reign ended at WrestleMania XL when Cody Rhodes defeated him, and since then, he hasn't been involved in the title scene. However, before 2025 ends, Roman Reigns could potentially capture the World Heavyweight Championship on Raw. This would create an interesting scenario, as upon Seth Rollins' return, he could cash in on Reigns and set up a compelling WrestleMania storyline. The bloodline has once again fractured. Jacob Fatu turned on Solo Sikoa at Money in the Bank 2025. Fatu has since formed a new faction, MFT, and captured the United States Championship. Solo's current stable includes JC Mateo, Tala Tonga, and Tonga Loa. Jimmy USO and Jacob Fatu now find themselves without backup, struggling against Solo's group. Upon returning, Roman Reigns extended his hand to Jey USO and told Punk that he was there to support his cousin, not him. Shortly afterward, he tweeted a message hinting at more surprises to come. Reigns could unexpectedly appear on SmackDown to aid Jimmy USO and Jacob Fatu, alongside Jey USO in their conflict with Solo Sikoa's stable. By year's end, Reigns could form a renewed bloodline, restoring the group's dominance with all members holding championship gold. Reigns is expected to take a hiatus after SummerSlam 2025 to begin filming his Hollywood movie Street Fighter in August. However, the good news is that Reigns is expected to return around Survivor Series 2025, as he has been featured on a promotional poster as a central figure, strongly suggesting he will participate in the event. Looking ahead, Reigns could resume a more active role in WWE and re-enter the championship picture on the road to WrestleMania. According to Dave Meltzer on Wrestling Observer Radio, plans for a Roman Reigns versus Seth Rollins match may be impacted by Rollins' knee injury, sustained at Saturday night's main event on July 12th. Reigns returned to Raw this week regardless, but it's now more likely he'll be involved in a different storyline at SummerSlam in New Jersey on August 2nd, 3. Triple H had reportedly aimed to feature Reigns versus Rollins as one of the marquee matches at MetLife Stadium. However, with Rollins possibly sidelined, other directions are being considered. John Pollock of Post Wrestling and Meltzer have suggested the situation might tie into potential Money in the Bank cash-in storylines. There is speculation that Rollins was dealing with an injury prior to the event, and that his recent incident might have been part of a scripted segment rather than a real injury. Some fans have doubted this theory online, believing the injury is legitimate due to the significance of the planned Reigns versus Rollins match. Regardless, it seems Rollins will likely miss SummerSlam. So, what are WWE's options? If recent Raw developments are any indication, Triple H has 2 clear alternatives. One is replacing Seth Rollins with Braun Breaker. WWE could have Breaker step up and challenge Reigns, claiming superiority in their shared finishing move, the Spear. A spear versus spear showdown is classic WWE marketing angle, and both would look great on promotional graphics. Reports indicate that WWE intends to give Breaker a major push, as he's been performing strongly since moving to the main roster. It's only a matter of time before he faces top-tier stars like Roman Reigns. Another option is booking a tag team match. Roman Reigns and Jey USO versus Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed. This would explain Reigns helping Jey on Raw and give Breaker and Reed another major spotlight, which they've earned through their impressive teamwork. OTC. Fans shouldn't worry. Roman Reigns is still a confirmed presence for SummerSlam despite Rollins' injury concerns. Roman Reigns, born Liati Joseph Anoa'i, is not just WWE's top star. He's the face of the entire industry in 2025. From headlining WrestleMania to leading the Bloodline, Reigns commands the spotlight. But how does that translate financially? Let's talk numbers. Roman Reigns isn't just collecting titles. He's also building wealth. His financial success comes from smart endorsements, investments, and his ongoing transition into Hollywood. His journey from football player to wrestling icon is inspiring, and his financial growth mirrors that success. Reigns' heel turn in 2020, marked by his alliance with Paul Heyman and his Universal title win, elevated him into one of WWE's all-time greats. His unified championship run and commanding presence have kept him at the top of the card for years. This week, in the main event of Raw, one of the headlining matches of WWE SummerSlam 2025 was confirmed, a top-tier world title bout from the Red brand. CM Punk emerged victorious in the gauntlet match, earning a shot at the championship at the upcoming Premium Live event. Shortly after, Roman Reigns made his long-awaited return to WWE, ending a hiatus that began the night after WrestleMania 41. On Raw, Braun Breaker fought through Penta, Louisiana Knight, and Jey Uso in the gauntlet match, but fell to CM Punk in the final round. As a result, Punk will now challenge Gunther for the World Heavyweight Championship at WWE SummerSlam 2025. After the match, Breaker and Bronson Reed attempted to overwhelm Punk and Jey Uso. That's when Roman Reigns returned to back them up, fending off the duo and instantly inserting himself into the SummerSlam 2025 storylines. His return came soon after reports suggested he would be part of the annual event. There had been speculation that due to Seth Rollins' injury, Reigns might face Breaker in a one-on-one match with Reed at ringside. However, WWE reportedly has other plans. According to Sean Ross Sapp of Fightful, the current direction is for Roman Reigns to team with Jey Uso in a tag team match against Breaker and Reed at SummerSlam 2025. This decision allows WWE to delay the inevitable singles showdown between Reigns and Breaker, a match that could potentially happen at WrestleMania 42. The WWE SummerSlam 2025 Premium Live event is scheduled for Saturday, August 2nd and Sunday, August 3rd at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. This marks the first time the event will span 2 nights, adding more excitement to WWE's second biggest show of the year. The WWE Universe finally witnessed the return they had long awaited. The throne had stood empty, but Roman Reigns, now 40, returned in commanding fashion on the July 14th edition of Raw. The Legacy Arena in Birmingham, Alabama, erupted as Reigns arrived just after Punk secured his title opportunity. His appearance came at the perfect moment, elevating the episode's energy and storyline impact. More than just a return, Reigns' presence once again proved his value as a top attraction. WWE's official YouTube numbers soared following his comeback, reinforcing his status as a true needle mover. As Punk celebrated his hard-earned win, Bronson Reed joined Breaker in a sudden confrontation. Jey Uso attempted to intervene but was quickly outnumbered. Then, Roman Reigns' entrance music hit the crowd was stunned. The tribal chief stepped in and helped both Punk and Jey to their feet. The moment exceeded expectations and added fuel to an already red-hot narrative. Rumors had been swirling about Reigns possibly returning at SummerSlam, but Triple H and the creative team pulled the trigger early. Reigns' return ahead of schedule opens up even more possibilities for the August event. As one of WWE's biggest stars, Reigns doesn't need a major show to command attention. His presence alone electrifies audiences. With SummerSlam only weeks away, it's clear WWE is preparing a compelling card. While the full direction isn't yet confirmed, Reigns made it clear with his return that this is only the beginning. His impactful moves, including his signature Superman punch and spear, were executed flawlessly, thrilling fans who had missed seeing him in action. Posting on social media after his return, Reigns teased more to come. More receipts to come. Good to be back. The message was clear. The head of the table isn't finished, and there's more in store as the